Hey!
Mr. Moto, about Yamisha.
Awusia galam sense sama ekoso no ama yaje eye chama wuntumi ene Akonta mines omo license na ba ne sen na ma yeje sa license efri omo sem because yenim say eye omo de mine no omo ye no illegal na sana nsem bi ehase na ma yaje omo license ni mesro nyabotre na gibre na hwen na yeba na yabekyerechirem de ekoso ema yeje eye chama wuntumi ne na Akonta mines for say kuma mines say aso mines so kuma mines was so mines for ya ji omo license every omo sem no aha fresh studios but body answer subscribe and follow your Facebook, TikTok, Instagram and X na fi share video in ma foforo ensanka abusuan ye hye enkomo na se ye nyina ye nim galamse atete a ode oman Ghana for EFM ye yensu akase da ha a ye nom de omo ase ni nyina asisi a ye forest nso forest reserves ni nyina no omo atia ehima ene omo se ba bia ama nansen se monkae a ye say abrowaning crime soldier for 85 numeri forest ekoko say kuro ni nyina no se mon kai a mon hwe video we kakra
Hey! Mr. Moto, about Yamisha.
abusuanti we a ekoso no ema Joy News reporter bi so de info bi eba out na wo hwe content na reporter ne de bae na esewani enso ka kire se tanno numeri forest ene ada nsuo ne forest reserves a ya se no no na kire a Akonta mines ene ne chairman wuntumi omudi montintimman abusuan enti ensam we beto odwa na eye lance minister eye honorable Kofi Amaboa ana honorable Amakofi Boa ehun sansem we na ene honorable esewani enso kan so ko bible mu a John 11:35 said them afa me bible you share you see Jesus wept Yesu esun nanso e ba ne nsem we dia ene honorable Amakofi Boa osun mahama suani no osun yankasa because of hwe ne yekoso a iroko so my Ghana ene the forest reserves nyala ya say no inua be over 700 years 1000 years ago is when nyina ya kan nyina agu ya say yensu na ensam we ebeto odwa no ene ma lance minister eje Akonta mines chama wuntumi ne Akonta mines omo license efi omo nsem na se mo beka ya last year mo ho ebra NDC for launch omo manifesto no ewo winiba no se mo beka ya the then flag bearer ema NDC asisi a the president of Ghana His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edin sembi to dwa a okire mu a se omo nyame ya adom number power Akonta mines ene ne chairman wuntumi ne omo mutu galamse no forest no there they will go after them na nsem we beto dwa no ena chairman wuntumi enso kwatra ne TV no so or there the then John Dramani Mahama say nti Mahama wunstro who sees me pickups ene me excavators o sanso de ba na busuafo mo me yehwe president Mahama ne time anom ye omo launch omo campaign no.
We're going to close the forest reserves and get all those Akonta mining and all of them who have desecrated our forest reserves. We are going to march them out of the forest reserves. Some of those trees in the forest reserves are 700, 800,000 years old. And just because you want to take a little gold from there, you go and destroy the whole forest reserve. So Those there, get ready, start packing your things. After 7th January, if you are not out of the forest reserve, we are going to come and march you out of the forest reserve.
Until we the then John Dramani Mahama, can't edify a galamsey, almost say a forest near the no. Now, in some way, to Jana, a year chairman wound to me, a year Ashanti Regional Chairman Emma NPP4, and also Equatra TV, and so says, say, John Dramani Mahama, Candia, and also the dairy message way, and the man, a year John Dramani Mahama then.
But Mahama, I have a simple message for you. My message is say, your likeness cannot determine my success in life. Your likeness or dislikeness cannot determine my success in life. Me to me. 2013, Ugu Majuma, you seized my 500 excavators, 400 pickups. Mahama, now crowd who's so say the other year meaning I know still have me. That's who hold me captaincy. Say I'm still remain as a captain. No, like I said, me back Akonta mining. Me guru na matwaro ye. Na me akro hu me usro me. Who your president to cry now ba national security for no more negotiate with me asa no aba. Now you negotiate with me asa no enter. Now who just want to me a team kitwa. Who say Ubetima? No man not this and this for no. Na me no ye na this for to make say obi to be no opa na mo ye omoye one na ye do me want me dia oboa want to me slow now problem run want to me mama say me no me anu gira ho ya fa so da for do achi na hwesa me wo ati me a say me ba ya na juma yi we will push ubati me a push him to me now even illegal legal no what is the difference? The difference is a document.
Yeah,
the difference is a document. So as a veteran miner, so I don't know how to get document done. Minim kwaya first of the year and krata send me bill now who renew mama saba who renew campaign ben why policy ben adia to her. You want to win to avenge your enemies. You want to win. You see, you are hate and hypocrisy.
I'm not chairman wound to me. Cansano. Now the die assuming and say there's no way NDC ever power because Mobeka general platforms okay, they have 1,001 means to win that election. Then so Uncle Siaga, Fufi Antoata, MNPP for Edincho Poto Ena President Mahama, Ababe President Ma Ene, you two so say. And some way beto Jana, Yura hoops and adoye, and also a movement for change of a franto. Omopen, And also then some way ever to ja efa galamsia air coso to the extent or chess and now adodanko kufado air corrupt. When you're corrupt, and you're corrupt in say be a sika or this can be an answer we. Say to me, you should say the forest reserve our for so many years no to me come echo mine, Mummy Yura hoops and adoye.
Now, media, I be who say. Assassin, oh yes, you are human. Utimisa crepitum, a discabu. Sassicana, OJ 300 and something thousand. I did be a Senka state.
Yeah, I was Senka Quab.
Assassin, they stated here. Yeah. Forest already stated here. And you guys say Quab. Yeah. Every week, and that's every month. Sika will give you a mono. Senka say Quab. That's why I did your bubo. Anna or Mubeti must establish the criminality of the activity.
Okay.
So, yeah. When a ya and idea will become a say, a witch hunting and I say, Bibisa, a bind must deal with this decisive. And yes, sir, you beg Damentisa. Eti, want to say, sat top of it, and I want to know what information are airbano. And yeah, want to be wow. Big ways in the MPP. Yeah. This is how. What was it? It will shock you. Frimpong Boate report. What can I some now walk out? I can tell you 99%. 99% correct. That's so. As I said, now I'm the war by Muntino. Look, Minister of Lands and Natural Resources request. Mr. Wa Bomodia would your coffre or to cut the coffin for what?
Now, quite a report.
The catcher said the report no more. na fe uni ni nkomo obeti wasum. The truth of the matter is that yes, you are my friend, but baby akwa kodru. As I say emrano etimi ye natuma. Yeah, esa eba for me kra ni say. MPP for ni say President Mahama Feli Galamsey. Oh, Jesus Christ. What Feli Galamsey?
I'm binum kra so on demonstration.
4 months into office.
4 months.
Nyango bonga yo.
Ome chiwo kuro ni mache. Ome kim fit na che.
Say, but you can't say presidency. Bon country police for ni say obi o person demonstration be abom isi nko pa.
Oh, omo monye.
Omo monye.
Oh, never even do that. Omo monye. Oh.
Mo dey mo person mo ko wie no president ni office no. E wo 4th floor okra. Mo. Go. After demonstration there, I didn't know.
That's all.
Me every na me ka say the truster na be wo Akufo Adum. Ananga betimi di meti ato wo say you twabiti. Because Akufo Adum is not corrupt. Assistant. Assistant.
Cry.
Yaka so be a corruptor. And that's what Kwakwajis can go.
Yeah.
How do you pass a law say now you can enter into our forest reserve?
And when 24 years, the president has directed they should repeal it quickly. Quickly.
How can you do that? How can you do that? You can't. What's it?
Abusunya for anso yewra hopes na doye nanum se ma odeba yini. Ono so everyone na yewra eye around a friend Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. Yes, with all due respect, loud silence man no. Ono so a pull documents be any or chima chema won't me ubeko jail. Umiente Kevin Taylor.
This is the trademark. So NPP. This is the NPP you just saw in our forest reserves. Today, I'm about to TV so catch the Ghana for say yanko demonstration because 2 months, 3 months, NDC are buying and survey Galamsey. Sanko for so see chom near the second war minimum. Today, the same fools, these same criminals, the likes of Chairman Wuntumi, Kojo Ponkroma, Kate Jemfua, Samia Uku, Lord Kome, Kokuba Akomone Gabiocheda Akomono, the likes of Chairman Wuntumi Nasefono. Today they are on TV telling Ghana for say, after this destruction, in the name of politics, D Ghana no, 3 months no, yen solve a problem in tea, yen jai bibia ni blame John Mahama. On say recently, omoko and omoko che edien. Omokoche Chairman Wuntumi ne site na sebio on the Chinese for gum virgin forest. Chairman Wuntumi and as we speak you are ahemfo NPP for we person be Chairman Wuntumi national chairman of the NPP. Omo be the national chairman. It should worry you. You should be scared. This is Chairman Wuntumi video am the chira and thousands of such distractions are in Ghana. The party in opposition, MPP, no, NPF, no, they are thinking of making that guy the national chairman. Sad distraction, Chinese for we know. Chairman Wuntumi was just a regional chairman. No Chinese is working for me. Go to court if you want, if you have evidence. The reason why it's here, Abuaba way, etimi bien anokasa asem chire Ghana for, even though Krampono, you have evidence on record, on file, say the Lands Commission clearly came out to tell Chairman Wuntumi say he is doing illegal mining. The reason why Saku could do the case trick, and that is something he has been doing for years. And it's not to me a bold, no alternative to say, Minya Galam say, what Chairman Wuntumi does and say, Chairman Wuntumi and then Akonta mining, no, they don't have a license or lease to mine. They don't have it. Now, Chairman Wuntumi hides behind a prospecting license. Now, the prospecting license, no, are different from leasing license. Now, and our license to mine. Now, let me read something to you first before I continue this. Now, you see this document. A document, your friend of Minerals and Mining Act, as amended by Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2019 Act 995, arrangement of sections. Now, sa act way. And a chere so person oya mine in Ghana, they also ye any day so ye. the emrana ma ho kwan and the emrana emma ho kwan. Now this was what Chairman Wontumi did. Sebio at this point, maybe chira on the secret. Anything or say, obi antumi njeli no. Now so share a year Minerals Mining Act now. On say your ownership of minerals and cadastral system. Minerals property of Republic, compulsory acquisition of land available for application for minerals right. Now, Saoko Sa Act we want. This is what you see. Mami read this part in show. Now, Saoko section 14 of the Minerals Act now. This is what it says. A minerals right shall not in whole or in part be transferred. A minerals right shall not be in whole or in part be transferred, assigned, mortgaged, or otherwise encumbered or dealt in a manner without the prior approval in writing of the minister, which approval shall not be unreasonably withheld or given subject to unreasonable conditions. You see amount license or Ghana. So whether to prospecting license to mine, emrane chere say sa license ya de mawo Kevin Taylor, ya de mawo Chairman Wontumi only the right to say sa license no obeka se wodi ma obi e de akwakwa ye adwuma ana ode sublet obi ana say o ka say okay maje sa adewe midimu half may transfer lease we am asimesi. Sa we amakoji lease won where 10 acres no may transfer half e dia ma obi. Ghana mrane kire say half o quarter o asase ni nyina no only the right to say obe transfer dia ma obi. Say G na won so fire den prospecting. G na won so fire den fire mining. Emrane tia whether whole or half or piece. Emrane kire say you need to go to the minister and take permission. You need to go to the minister for minister to write and sign and say you have been given the approval to do what? To sublet. To basically say what was assassin be mo be say or no so anything and mining was so. Into so prospecting license and now mining license. Emrano Minerals Act say won't mean transfer ma obia. Untumi entras asli bi mo bi say woso eye akwesia mankwa Jennifer your prospecting or na mine was so emranitia. Now okay point 2 now. This is what the point 2 says. Make sure be answer my church ma untumi de oye. Besides, which one is this? Where the minister has not given a decision in writing to the applicant within 30 days of receipt of an application for approval, the minister shall, upon a request from the applicant, give written reason to the applicant for the failure to communicate a decision on the application. So obi kra chokoma minister and say minister me na me Chairman Wontumi Bream Forest no maji 50,000 acres na me pese me di ebi ma obi na ono so area mining and as area prospecting na say minister na respond kra after 30 days the minister na respond there that person still uni ho kwan say at the end of the day obekọ akoye saade no. Enti, so minister now respond cry. You need to find a way to communicate to the minister to get a written you are supposed to get a written documentation that from the minister officially that you can at the end of the day do what? You can at the end of the day transfer the land to mine. But until you are able to get a written permission from the minister, you cannot. Now, point 3 now. The reason required under subsection 2 shall be sent to the applicant within 14 days to receipt of the request. So basically, point 4, a dispute between a minister and an applicant or a holder in respect of a decision of the minister under subsection 1 shall be referred for resolution under section 27. Point 5, subject to the other provision of this section, an undivided proportionate part of a minerals right or application for a minerals right may be transferred, assigned, mortgaged, or otherwise encumbered or dealt with. So basically, what the law says in the say, so oko just say, naga say oko prospecting, oko just say, naga say oko mining until obeji a written permission from the minister, documented and put on file. No, You don't have the right, say, over transfer mobi. And I say, what about another company? Another man, you pay say, Omukrampo, and mine also, and someone perspective also. That is the basic statement here. It is a chairman, I want to make a Brim Forester. Say, Onuneko Minea. Nobody has the right to prospect. In fact, chairman, I want to me license an original Brim. It is census, it wasn't mining license, it was prospecting license. Now, chairman, I want to me with the oil and say, there is a Brim, no, the chairman, I want to me in Yanani. Okoji asase no enti sa na oye no every part of Ghana owura virgin forest nim with prospecting license owura forest nim a na or the force we wuram also koye prospecting enti bia 50 acres 200 acres owura asase nim a na owia we twitwa asase ni piece no we twa 10 acre 5 acre 20 acre 12 acre oye wia na or the Chinese for na ba or the Chinese for the bar, no man the Ghana for no, ABA companies, no more partner Chinese for no. What he does is say, technically, Assassino is under prospecting, which belongs to Eddie Akonta mining. Now, what you try Assassino my Chinese for no, now my Chinese for the Ghana for no a partner. Now, terms or no more can say, Assassino or the more 350,000. That is the Ghana is kind of 3.5 billion. Or we are not catching almost say every week. Gold be amubetunu Tuesday biano breaking day no sa na frɛ no sa galamsey no mo ye no every week gold be amubetunu no over 50% shares wom. That means say so amutu gold 10 kilos or 5 kilos into only chairman want to me no sa Brim forest no waje to go prospect but on your prospective also waje no asableti which is against the mining act and a Chinese for no mugusu no e di asase no into busa chairman want to me say chairman want to me we galamsey say me Galamsey when DNA chesa me Galamsey, but indirectly no Chinese for no more sabri wonyina other part of Ghana Galamsey no the sika until you will not catch chairman want to me standing assassin so to Galamsey but machines are wonyina indirectly and dia omo mu adwuma wo insassin so nyina indirectly and dia every breaking day omo breaki Tuesday bia gold bi o meta no amena bi bia ne dia 50%. So you will not catch him say ordinary I'm saying anything they be not say so what evidence of an court. Now what is happening is say our directors are the mine no. Now those directors no more lead a Chinese for no under the pretense say they are prospecting. Now omo serious illegal mining. It's a way where to me a catalyze a mining no illegal mining no, in such a way say so when you would say analyze it and your investigations here, you will never see him. It's the piano boss oh, I contain mining for signboards here or some micro minimum or bois. But Obako Shemino or see oh, some media have prospecting. It is so be a mining and yamia or bois or noir. And it's an saying Omoko a abruan crying and a brim more of the chinko an assassin. Some of Insasino or the force Nigeria, some of them so time or more power no and your time in Adamano. It's a kwawe no ye ka insasia kwasi ampenyi we ase no Ghana enye easy insasia wa faso de galamsey asay ekunipa because insua or say and remember all the rivers in Ghana they are connected, they are interconnected, and Akwawe has used a certain way or the politics and they are saying so Ghana. Now something is going to happen very soon and you will see such a amount to me yancheno but something will happen at Chema won't Nankasa will hand himself over to the police. Akwawe Bonia Wedi Nipa or the Galamsey as say on my life for Ghana. Sir, those people leading his Akonta mining, all of them will go to jail. And he himself, he will end up at the wrong place. Remember Chema won't mean that out. During NPP war power 8 years, that is what Chema won't me did. And he's still doing it. And it's in the end there, or down what a year. Akukudro catch Ghana for say me hear Galamsey evidence of a because he thinks he can hide behind prospecting, and now prospecting no do Brim edi dibone no it is end there Chinese for Brim River and Brim Forester. Every single Chinese working there is working for Chema Wuntumi. Every Tuesday what they do is they go and pay Chema Wuntumi because assassinate and dia. But the Minerals Act says you cannot take assassin in the name of prospecting or even mining and do what? And sublet it. Which minister actually granted, say, Chairman, I want to be to me sublet a prospecting land for somebody to do illegal mining? Because when even it's a prospecting land, it's when you are able to get a permission from the minister in writing, whoever gets a piece of the land should be prospecting. They cannot mine because you don't have legitimate mining license. Under the license, Chairman, I want to be using it. He's not supposed to mine. He is supposed to prospect. So why is it say today prospecting has turned into Chinese foa? They are in the forest mining gold. And the Kufuado, how many licenses and release here? Samuel Abujinapo license send or the chair before they left power. This is the number of licenses and the Kufuado. This Urefi and the Kufuado. Answer Kofoi every power mining license 2037. Busa won't say adentra. Mining license Kufuado MPP are buying Edema a year omonko for 2037 January 2017 to 2025 Obufri power 2037 mining license. They gave it to their own people to come and do galamsey in the name say omo license. And it's not John Mahama Mono and the minister Kofi Boamo Eka say they have cancelled all licenses are omo issue now man for buofu. Adentina buofu. Say license a issue ma or legitimate. Now say license no problem ni one. Why should you be worried? Because you can reapply for another license because the document you showed, say a legitimate document, you deserve to be given that license. Why are you worried when the president says, another minister says, they have revoked all licenses? It is because majority of the people who are giving license and they go for, they did not deserve it. They are criminals like Chairman to be. In time before Namuye, they say, John Mahama, and so I'm says, Sir, Abrewa Ninkran sitting here, and then 3 months is here. The Abrewa Ninkran and the Brim Forest, those habitats, sir, in Chronomusino Forest, it has been there for 80 years. Do you want to tell me, sir, police for not Omo and the Kufuado ne Baumia, they didn't see it? Over so me say, Ghana Forestry Commission, they didn't see, say, a city was being built, a Galamsey city was being built, they saw it. Do you want to tell me, say, the leader of the military and the Kufuado, he did not see, say, there was a city being built inside a forest? With thousands of people in there, with generators, houses being built, Galamsey happening 24/7. They knew it. Why didn't they stop it? Adentina Abrewani in crying, and they are never stopping. A cry, a one woman, yes, see, at the blocks, bricks, aya plant, esi hotel, esi restaurant, aya kindergarten, aya Galamsey 24/7. Over such said, for 8 years, Ekufuado abino, police ni be ehu, soldier ni be ehu, immigration officer be ehu. They saw it, but they were being protected by the government of the day. Abrewa Ninkran enie, Chema Wuntumi, Galamsey City enie.
Indeed, you see, the focus has been on Abrewa Ninkran because that is where we raided first, and that's where information started coming out. But just about 10 kilometers from Abrewa Ninkran is Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is even far more bigger and far more west than Abrewa Ninkran. I wonder why they chose the holy name of Jerusalem for such a terrible community, Islamic illegal mining. But then, in the Jerusalem vicinity, because they had a wing that the Abrahamic area is now lying desolate and in ruins, and people may have lost their property. They had a wind of it, and at the time we entered Jerusalem, people were moving en masse. People were moving, lots of people were moving en masse, packing their tents. You could see a lot of these tricycles, these projects, these aboboyes, cutting so many things out of the community. We allowed the people to leave before we raise down that community as well. Aside that, there's also a third community called Wasankran. For Wasankran, it is not a slum. It's an actual community, but they have provided that haven for the miners to come and settle among the community. They have structures, concrete structures, buildings, nice building, better sanitation over there.
Now you understand what is happening. It's the Adena MPP for Ayeno. They know what they have done. They know what they have done. And it's not they are quick to say, yay, NDC, I don't know, most of people say, these are animals. There's one guy, Chairman won't be director about if an Andy, Kumasi Obi Animno, Otum Fomin Anim, Obi Animno. One of the most diabolical boys ever Santimemu. Galamsey boy we monitor ma chairman want to be Andy. Or child in the picture about a criminal boy. Excavators, body patrol. Andy is the one who is leading all this thing for Chama want to me. One of the directors, a friend Andy, one of them was Andy. Andy, Munino. Insu aye se no boase aye se boase asantimemu galamsi aye mensia nimu no omunim say he's a criminal or hini bia ni asantimemu onim andi chairman won't be directors boys no asantini ba omu no ma say insu odi nyina omu nyina nim Kevin Taylor kokape yesi omu ade Kevin Taylor mu otumfo Kevin Taylor mu asantifo chairman won't be director Andy omu ti asantimemu mumuza Andy mumu nyina munim adwuma Andy ye munim the directors no ba kono no. But time go talk. Time go talk.
See where document I Kevin Taylor so Ediaba Efa Chema want to mean Akonta mines for almost 7 no on the Ochri mun say a year in Sasano and ye lease any the man name mum in Sasne the man Chema want to mean a year nation asset no or no for quine and no be a ton and or tenacity. And today a year breaking day magalam safe for no or no more conscious into say good non binyano say a year 100 bars non binya and ye no match him 50-50. Ti breaking day biano chairman went to me good basa or G a free a yes agalam safe for you. Now in some way a buy no a year movement for change for said a mechanic or mobile. Omo ababa or also ye friend or a fear or also better now no so TB at the match chairman went to me. Even
on my opinion, that acquired to me, Akonta mining, they are not involved in any illegal mine. Okay, they are not involved in Galamsey. And then, okay, they are man, Saweno, and Akonta mining, they had evidence, pictorial and video evidence to back it to say Namoye. It is on my opinion that died to me, Gina bedroom, Egna pulpit, Eka said they are not involved. And I just said, also. One as a benefit to him, so he has to defend. Okay, pictorial and video evidence, echo rounder. Even Mineral Commissioner Bontia Becase, they have enough evidence on Akonta mining to go ahead with whatever they want to do. Maybe dear, they should go ahead. The Minerals and Mining Amendment Act is there to support them. The Obi Fum Galamsey with him rather so Fatuha, men fan to her. Mine 100 meters away from river when you so now say emrane chiwa mama brani nye dwuma ntente mai because anytime Akonta mine one sense say ya kasi ya tena so na ya kan ebeboye ana metete say oketechie efrifa say na ko be demonstration
I am confobisa na ya me bo mudi on my platform so
e ko be demonstration on this
betimi ayo bi anse me kwan
na me ba CTV na MPP ni defend it na me say obi o say me am politicize it na me say for now we will politicize it you be politicizing this Galamsey issue to expose politicians omo yeden omo share to expose mindset omo the win power omo pa omo beye to expose, and he was trying to defend say those demonstrations na be koso no enye MPP na say MPP for MPP ni na shechire and obey because I let my vote count those days omo let my vote count at the end of the day Satan no more opposition at the end of the day the guy won't let my vote count a year
David Asante
omo man post MPP buy omo ahwe no omo man post publicly the other na be catch me say me am politicize it na ya won to me ankasa no ben so for pampers Opo pampers and sebi excuse me to say sebi you show to me gum toilet to me gum na pampers na fe ni yeyi na sebi ya papa na to ama no because ya chema won to me and now no na enenam mframem no okwaji sika bi wo SM bank so de koye agrek ya sika na way ya timpo sika no ontwia ye nanka farm na say agrek no koye dia farm kofo enya adwuma no eno so aba now again Coco Road no so wajiji aye so no to sublet contract ni bi man kofo Coco Road no so Ashanti region and the wo ye dan ye kokwa campaign we didn't see any Coco Road eno so wa he into amampanyi mahama waba no enya asem ba ko na hwe enipa ba ko
ne ho se bebre
enipa
Who to me back? They want to baby.
So what yeah? I'm not Akonta mining now. What you check was for my. So what yeah? Send the Omo report and I say he's not part. On your mining, be on your galamsey.
Nobody power.
Would you Coco Road in this Ikana or Kwaji West Bank allegedly?
Ne fat no crawl, let's say, you know. Also, would be a Yakube.
Away.
Yeah, baby Yakube.
Now, who do one say assassin? Yes, I may be
Yakube.
A house who do a hobby to Galamsey, ni biwo.
I was after to way and some year Hobson Adoye. Kevin Ekobedu Taylor, any affair, or Mobeka edify a year Akonta mines, any chairman won't to me almost send some no. By whom I don't say, the air course we are when it be, she said the assassin use who I say, ya, the papa money. And now I don't say, and I was say President John Dramani Mahama, Safui, then NSO or the Sankrofuina, say him now only proper license. What do we have to do to these people? Because these people are bringing the nation Ghana down. And yes, they have already dug Ghana in a pit. Oko chese me kai ye ho no krampo dia na ye ice in western region. Tano River Pra and Kubra chese nsu akese da ho de. Ya se ni nyina wo fi Ashanti region. Utumi basema boy western region wo. Abese ye forest ni ye nsu. Ye keka ni aye kukuti de na manyin aso emra so o manyin mo. Nobody is above the law. I think the law should deal with these people. Say China fool, Korea fool, Ghana fool, biano hubomu biano. The law should deal with them. Aha, fresh studios. Me and you are joining our comment section as an share video with my front sanka. Now follow you on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X. Now subscribe to channel YouTube so my say the family no be grow. My name has always been Fred.